My name is Jake Olson. I am completely blind and I played football at the University of Southern California. So I was diagnosed with retinoblastoma as a baby. It is a pediatric cancer. It was bilateral, meaning in both eyes, and it's a very aggressive cancer. So when you can't treat it, when they can't cure the cancer, they remove the eye. That's the last option, where we did need to remove my left eye just at a year old, and so they did that. But in my right eye, the cancer was about only half as bad, and so we were able to treat it with chemotherapy and with some laser treatment, and the cancer went away, which was great. But a couple years later, on an annual checkup, it turned out that cancer had returned again. So for the next 12 years, my life was driving up to Children's Hospital Los Angeles, receiving all sorts of treatment. Anything we could throw at this cancer, we threw at it. But unfortunately, when I was at the age of 12, the cancer returned for its 8th time. The doctors told me, we can't cure the cancer anymore, we can't treat the cancer, so in order to save your life and prohibit the cancer from spreading, the removal of the eye is now necessary again. So that's how I lost my right eye, my only eye. And then from that point on, obviously, no more eyes, no more sight. So that's when I went completely blind. And so although it was sad and frustrating, and I knew there was going to be a completely new world on the other side, my mindset was, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to continue to live a life that included doing the things that I love. I never thought my life was over. I never thought blindness was the end of my dreams. So I was a big sports fan growing up, but after losing my eyesight, I really, again, wanted to live a life doing the things that I loved, and that was a real question. So I continued to play football. I was a center. By the time I went into high school, my mind kind of changed on football. It went from, hey, this is a fun little middle school game, to now I'm playing at one of the more competitive football programs in Southern California. This is tackle football at its highest level. I was realistic, so I didn't think there was a position out there for me to play. But that changed halfway through my high school career when I came upon long snapping. It was a ton of training. It was a ton of practice. On top of the practice, there was obviously a lot of doubt in which, hey, could this blind guy actually go out there and perform? When I first started to long snap, I wasn't good. I didn't have any skill to it. For me, it was, okay, well, let me at least try to learn and see if I can do it. So there was one coach who really took me under his wing and said, hey, if you really want to learn how to long snap, then you and I are going to work together every day for this summer. And sure enough, come August, after 3 months of practice, I was the best long snapper on the team, and a mindset of, hey, I don't care what other people are saying about me. I don't care about their preconceived notions. I know I can do this. I have a small support system around me that still believes in me and that I can do this, and that's all I need. Having friends, all that stuff became a lot more challenging because I couldn't see. I love dogs. I got Quebec at an early age. I absolutely love dogs. And so it was just the coolest thing, probably one of the best things about being blind is having a dog by your side all the time, not only as company, but obviously as a teammate. And it was actually, I think I tied for the youngest person to get a guide dog up at Guide Dogs for the Blind at the age of 14, and that's really rare. Well, I'm really proud that I graduated college, especially from USC. It was a dream of mine since a very early age, even before I knew I was going to go blind or anything. I wanted to go to USC, I wanted to graduate from USC, so that was a really big accomplishment in my life. To play football at USC was even more of an accomplishment just because it was something that I really never even thought I would have been able to do with eyesight. Beauty is in someone's heart, what they're expressing through their words. If that's, again, encouraging someone, if that's uplifting someone, if that's making someone feel happy or loved, I know that person has a beautiful heart to them, and they're beautiful because they have a great heart inside of them that's literally loving and impacting other people in the best way possible. Along those lines, I knew my girlfriend was beautiful because of what she was saying, how she was saying it, and just listening to her speak, I could tell she definitely had a smile on her face 99% of the time. So long as I am a light to someone in their life, then I think that I do feel beautiful. I really think that forget about looks, forget about what that person thinks about you who's scrolling online and just sees you for the split second. Worry about the people you're interacting with on a daily basis who want to talk to you in the morning, who want to make sure you're okay. Are they leaving you feeling happy, or are they leaving you feeling that you love them and support them? I don't care how good looking an individual is. If they're putting people down, if they're the hottest person on this planet and no one likes being around them, then that means nothing. Well, I'm the president of a tech startup called Engage, and so definitely that's been going really well. I want to continue to grow that. Even as a blind individual, I was able to be a business leader, be a thought leader, be an entrepreneur, and inspire people along the road in the tech space or in companies and corporations to be more inclusive with individuals with disabilities and let them know, hey, if I can be a president of a very successful company, there should be no reason why you aren't hiring blind people out there to work at your company. I think I'm a warrior. I think that I have fought many battles in my life, and there's many battles to come. I know for me that, as a warrior surrounded by people who love me, care about me, and are fighting with me, there's nothing that is going to be thrown my way I can't handle.
I feel powerful. This feels awesome. I mean, this is incredible. I feel like a warrior.